skiing and skating are winter's most popular and physically demanding sports. These sports have a great deal of leg strength, core power, balance, and speed development, along with technical performance skills to maneuver in all ranges of motion. So there's no question the importance of developing powerful skills to perform at your best. I have developed some great skills that you can do using your total gym to prepare you for the best winter season yet. We're going to start out with a dynamic warm-up. We'll do all of these movements for 10 reps and you'll do 2 to 3 sets. This should take you about 5 to 8 minutes. Then we'll move on to the total gym speed and power development exercises. Now with your total gym, you want to make sure that you accommodate your strength and fitness level with changing the incline for each exercise. And as you progress, you want to make sure that you keep changing the incline to challenge your body. So let's get started. Start out with a dynamic warm-up to warm up your muscles in all ranges of motion and prepare your body for the workout ahead. Now for the dynamic warm-up, you'll perform each exercise for 10 reps, 2 to 3 sets through, and this should take you about 5 to 8 minutes. Now the first exercise are called lateral hops. So you come down into your ready sports stance, and you're gonna hop laterally from side to side. And as you do this, you wanna keep your core engaged, your knees slightly bent, you wanna land light on your feet, and really use the side edge of your foot to push to the opposite side. This will really help warm up your inner thighs, outer thighs, your glutes, as well as your core power and agility. Next, you'll move into lunge drops. You'll drop down into a lunge in one direction, hop to the center quickly, and then go to the opposite side. When you do this, make sure that your form is correct so that your knees and toes are pointing in the same direction. So it looks something like this. You'll hop down to your lunge, to the center, and then to the opposite side. And as you do this, you want to stay light on your feet, so that you're changing direction and really warming up your hips, your knees, your ankles, and your coordination. This next exercise is called toe touchdown. This is a great flexibility warm-up for your hamstrings as well as your balance skills. So you're gonna stand on one foot, bring one leg behind you. You're gonna reach the opposite hand of the standing leg all the way down. And as you do this, find your focal point. Try to keep the leg off of the floor. And if you don't reach the floor, that's okay. You'll work with your flexibility and eventually you'll be able to reach farther each time. So make sure you do this exercise on both sides. This next exercise is pretty challenging, but it's also a lot of fun. So you're gonna do 2 spider push-ups and then go into a skydiver. So come into a plank position with your shoulders on top of your wrists, your core engaged, and your legs long. You'll go into a push-up, bringing the knee towards the elbow and then extend the leg back twice. Drop down, reach out into skydiver, and then lift back up to do the other side. So 2 push-ups, drop down, skydiver, and reach back up. And you'll repeat this for the desired amount of reps. Once you've completed your dynamic warm-up, you'll move right into the speed, power, and strength drills. Now you're ready for your speed drills. These exercises will help strengthen your hips, your knees, and your ankles in all ranges of motion. Plus, it'll help core power as well as speed development. So you want to have your incline at a low to a medium level or higher. Now, the higher you have the incline, the harder it's going to be because you have to clear the obstacle of the glide board. So I have mine at a medium level. I'm going to face away from the tower. And again, where you place your foot onto the glide board depends on how challenging it'll be. So you're going to place one foot on, the outside leg is going to cross over the glide board. And as you do this, you want to make sure that the knee is moving in different ranges of motion to strengthen the joints. So keep your balance, stay nice and low, and you're just swiveling back and forth. And again, you'll raise that incline to create a greater strength challenge. So be sure to do this exercise on both sides. This next exercise is called low skater repeaters. This is a great exercise to strengthen your lateral push power as well as speed. So you'll stand facing the side of the glide board, place one leg on. You'll drop down into your athletic stance, and you're gonna move the glide board in a powering push motion. So push, bring it in, push, bring it in, push. Now the higher the incline on this, the harder the strength challenge, but you really wanna work on exploding out from the foot whenever you do this. So be sure to do this exercise on both sides. This last speed drill is for your groin and inner thigh strength. It's so important to have, especially if you're skiing or snowboarding and you need that push power. So you're gonna face the tower, and you're gonna bring one leg onto the glide board. As you do this, you'll bend the standing leg, and you really wanna dig your foot into that glide board. Hold on to the tower for balance until you get the motion. So you're gonna bring the glide board in and out, and the angle that you're working is that inner thigh and groin area. Once you get the hang of this, you're gonna let go of the tower and focus on your balance, your coordination, as well as your strength and speed. Be sure to do this excellent exercise on both sides. Now we'll move on to plyometric power. These drills will help you be more powerful and explosive in your movements, especially when you're playing your sport. So connect your pull-up bar. I have it on the highest incline. You can always change it and make it lower. You're gonna place your body into a prone position, come onto the glide board, cross at your ankles, and go into a few little pull-ups. Once you're ready, you're gonna explode up and catch yourself as you go down. You can reach out. You can just kind of test and play with the motion and really work on your speed power development. Next, you're going to change up and move your press bars to the bottom of the base. These are for explosive shoulder presses. I also lowered the incline because they can be very challenging. And you know as well as when you want to increase the challenge, raise up that incline. So come down onto your glide board into a prone position, cross at the ankles, hands are onto the press bars, and you're just going to do a few little warm-up motions. And once you've gotten the motion, you're going to go ahead and add a jump. You can add a few reaches out to the side. You can just change that range of motion to try to catch yourself. It also works with reaction time. Really great for coordination and strength development. This last plyometric drill is one of my favorites. It's single leg directional hops. So you're gonna place your squat stand on, raise up that incline, and come down to a supine position. I like to hold on to the bottom by cupping it. Just make sure that your fingers are not in the way. So you're gonna take one leg up into your chest, and you're gonna bend the knee and start to hop by changing the angle of the foot, internally as well as externally. So you're just hopping. You can get as explosive as you want, or as quick as you want by staying low. Now, if you really want, you can hold the knee in so that it minimizes the hip motion. You can really focus on that knee and hip as well as ankle joints. And of course, make sure you do this exercise on both sides. These last two drills are for core power and reaction speed. These are excellent drills to develop functional core power, speed, agility, balance, coordination, wrist strength, especially if you fall and you need to get back up. So it'll help prevent some injury. So the first exercise are decline hopovers. You'll place your hands at the bottom base, bring both knees together and stay on your toes. You're gonna hop over the glide board, bringing your heels towards your glutes. So you can go as quick as you want. Now the higher the incline, the harder it'll be because you'll have to clear that obstacle. And the last drill is called swivel burpee V-sit. So this takes a little bit of coordination, so take your time to learn it first, and then you can get right into the drill for some speed and power. So you're gonna place your hands onto the glide board, feet are together, and you'll have your shoulders directly on top of your wrist. Now you'll hop over the glide board, give it a little spin, sit down on the glide board, extend out into a V-sit, hop back up, rotate around, and come back to the starting position. So it's a hop over, sit down, V-sit, roll up, hop over, and come back again. So it's a little coordination to move your body in this range of motion and to learn the drill, but once you got it, it's actually a lot of fun. So make sure that you do this exercise on both sides. End your workout with a proper cool down and stretch. This will help alleviate muscle soreness, tension, and prevent injury. Be sure to check out my blog to get the full program details. You know, sports can be rough on your muscles and joints, but if you condition your body efficiently, your muscles will work in a team together. Embrace your skills, train hard, so that you perform at your best at all times.